LT Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Today here I am going to discuss about LT Tee joint mold type. Here LM, total length of main cable inside the mold. This is LM and this is LM2 from the center of the main cable. This is branch cable and this is LB, the length of the branch cable inside, total length of branch cable. LB. LMA, length of armor for main cable inside the mold. This is started from here to finish at the here. LMA, and here is also LMA, length of the armor for main cable inside the mold. And LBA, similarly, length of the armor for branch cable inside the mold. This is LBA. LI, inner sheath length. This is start after the armor. This is LI and this is LI and this is started LI. Now it is figure 1. Place branch cable in such a way that it will project 152 mm above the main cable. Apply binding wire on the outer sheath as shown in figure 1. This is binding wire. This is binding wire as shown in figure 1, and 152, this is the length. That place the branch cable in such a way that it will project 152 mm above the main cable. This is 152 mm. Apply the binding wire on the outer sheath as shown in figure 1. This is binding wire. Fix GI binding wire on outer sheath at A and B on main cable and C on branch cable. This is C, this is A, this is B. Now here the cable size in square mm. Main cable 25 square mm, branch cable 25 square mm, and this is the corresponding length of LM, LB, LMA, LBA, LI. LM means the total length of main cable, LB is the length of branch cable, LMA is the armor length inside the mold, LBA the armor length inside the mold, LI inner sheath inside the mold. This is the length 456, 394, 50, 50, 25, 508, 425, 64, 50, 25, 533, 456, 64, 50, 25, 660, 533, 64, 50, 25. Okay, next. Figure 2. Remove the outer sheath up to GI binding wire. This is the GI binding wire, this is outer sheath, and the remaining portion is removed. And figure 3. Remove the binding wire from outer sheath and apply binding wire at a distance LMA main cable and LBA branch cable. Here is the GI binding wire, and this is the GI binding wire on the armor. This is the GI binding wire on the armor. This is the LMA for main cable and LBA for branch cable. Okay, next. Figure 4. Remove armor strips up to binding wire Y. This is the binding wire Y. I remove the armor strips from here to here, and this is the LMA or LBA. For sake of simplicity, I just show the one side of the cable dressing and preparation. And now figure 5. Fan out the strips wires of armor and insert backup ring on inner sheath. This is the backup ring. First I fan out the armor strips and then insert the backup ring inside on the keep it on the inner sheath. The backup ring prevents the clamping pressure being transmitted to the cores beneath the inner sheath. Reposition the armor strips over the backup ring. Now reposition the armor strips on the backup ring. Okay, next. Now it is figure 6. Clamp the armor strips between aluminum backup ring and GI clamp. This is the earthing clamp. The armor strips remain between the clamp and backup ring. Okay. Fold back the armor strips covering approximately half the clamp wide in figure 7. Here is inner sheath, here is inner sheath. Now fold back the armor strips covering the approximately half the clamp wide. Okay, next. Now keep the branch cable at the center of the main cable shown in the figure. Here it is LM, here it is LM by 2, and here it is LM by 2, main cable, inner sheath, this is branch cable, this is A, B and C position. Now keep the branch cable at the center of the main cable shown in figure. This is figure 8. Okay, next. This is figure 9. Remove the inner sheath and keep the inner sheath LI 25 mm. This is LI 25 mm. Separate out the cords of main and branch cable. Then align them face to face. Cut the extra length of cords of branch cable. Join respective cords of main cables with branch cable by crimping or soldering. Here is the join of 3 cords main cable with branch cable. Okay, next. Figure 10. Apply rubber insulating sheet over joint that it cover core insulation by minimum 12 mm. Here it is rubber insulating pad. The apply rubber insulating sheet over joint that it cover core insulation by minimum 12 mm. This side 12 mm, this side 12 mm, this side 12 mm, this side 12 mm, 12 mm, 12 mm, this side 12 mm, 12 mm, 12 mm. Okay, next. Figure 11. Apply 2 layer of PVC non-adhesive tape with half overlap covering rubber insulation pad plus 12 mm length of on all the three sides of the pad. This is PVC non-adhesive tape. The 12 mm length from the rubber insulating pad in the three side, one side, two side, three side, one side, two side, three side, one side, two side, three side. Apply 2 layers of PVC non-adhesive tape with half overlap covering rubber insulation pad plus 12 mm length on all three sides of the pad. Next, join the insulated earthwares with clamp. This is the earthing clamp. This is the earthing insulated earthing wire. This is the insulated earthing wire shown in red ink. Join the insulated earthware with clamps. Apply PVC non-adhesive tape for binding as shown in figure. Binding with PVC non-adhesive tape. Apply PVC non-adhesive tape for binding as shown in figure so that all the cords including earthware bunch together. All the cords and the earthwares are bunched by this binding non-adhesive PVC binding wire. Okay, next is figure 12. Cut the mold entry according to overall dia of cable. Put the lower half of the mold around the joint and see that the